Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in the coldest place on Earth? Oymyakon, Russia, is a village of about 500 people that holds the record for the lowest temperature ever recorded in an inhabited place. Imagine trying to live your daily life in conditions like that. Going to work, running errands, picking up the kids from school, it would all be so much more difficult. But the people of Oymyakon have learned to adapt. They've developed special ways of living in the extreme cold, and they're proud of their unique culture. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the lives of the people of Oymyakon. We'll see how they survive the brutal winters, and we'll learn about their unique culture and traditions. Without further ado, let's go to the video.
Number 1.
Oymyakon, Russia, is the coldest inhabited place on Earth. The average temperature in January is -50 degrees Celsius, and the coldest temperature ever recorded was -71 degrees Celsius. The extreme cold makes life in Oymyakon very difficult for the people who live there. One of the biggest challenges of living in Oymyakon is staying warm. The people of Oymyakon must dress very warmly whenever they go outside. They wear layers of thick clothes, hats, gloves, and boots. They also wear masks to protect their faces from the cold. Even when the people of Oymyakon are dressed warmly, they still have to be careful not to touch anything metal with their bare hands. The metal will be so cold that it can stick to their skin and cause frostbite. Another challenge of living in Oymyakon is the lack of sunlight. The sun doesn't rise until around 10 a.m. in the winter, and it doesn't set until around 4 p.m. This means that the people of Oymyakon spend most of their days in darkness. The lack of sunlight can be depressing, and it can also make it difficult to get around. The roads are often icy and snow-covered, and it can be difficult to see in the dark. In addition to the cold and the lack of sunlight, the people of Oymyakon also face challenges with transportation, communication, and healthcare. The roads in Oymyakon are often closed in the winter due to snow and ice. This makes it difficult to get around, especially to other villages and towns. The people of Oymyakon also have limited access to public transportation. Communication can also be difficult in Oymyakon, especially in the winter when the phone lines are often down. The people of Oymyakon rely on satellite phones and the internet to stay connected with the outside world. Healthcare is also a challenge in Oymyakon. There are only a few hospitals and clinics in the area, and the quality of care is often not very good. The people of Oymyakon often have to travel long distances to get to a hospital that can provide them with the care they need. Despite the many challenges they face, the people of Oymyakon are resilient and resourceful. They have learned to adapt to the extreme cold and to survive in this harsh environment.
Number 2.
Living in Oymyakon, the coldest inhabited place on Earth, is not easy. The people of Oymyakon face many challenges every day, both practical and psychological. One of the biggest challenges is accessing food and supplies. Oymyakon is a remote village, and it can be difficult and expensive to get food and other supplies. Residents often have to rely on local sources, which can be limited in the winter. For example, fresh produce is scarce in the winter, so residents eat a diet that is high in meat, fish, and dairy. Another challenge is mental health. Living in such a harsh environment can be mentally challenging. The lack of sunlight, the isolation, and the constant struggle to survive can lead to depression, anxiety, and other mental health problems. The people of Oymyakon rely on a strong sense of community. To cope with these challenges, they support each other and help each other out in times of need. They also participate in traditional activities, such as reindeer herding and ice fishing, which help them to stay connected to their culture and to their land. Despite the challenges, the people of Oymyakon are resilient and resourceful. They have learned to adapt to their environment and to find ways to thrive. For example, they build their homes out of wood, which is a good insulator. And they have double-paned windows and doors to keep the cold out. They also rely on snowmobiles and dog sleds to get around in the winter. And they grow their own food or raise their own livestock. Life in Oymyakon is not for everyone, but the people who live there are determined to survive and thrive. They are a testament to the human spirit's resilience and adaptability.
Number 3.
The people of Oymyakon, Russia have a rich culture despite the harsh conditions they live in. They have their own language, music, and dance, as well as traditional festivals and holidays. One of the most important festivals in Oymyakon is the Winter Festival, which is held every year in February. This festival celebrates the resilience of the people of Oymyakon and features reindeer races, ice fishing contests, and traditional Yakut music and dance performances. Another important festival in Oymyakon is the Summer Festival, which is held every year in June. This festival celebrates the return of the sun and features horse races, wrestling matches, and traditional Yakut food and drink. The people of Oymyakon are also known for their traditional clothing, the most famous piece of which is the militsa. The militsa is a long coat made from reindeer fur that is very warm and helps to protect people from the cold. Yakut music is often played on a traditional instrument called the komus, a mouth harp made from metal. Yakut dance is often performed in traditional costumes and features a variety of acrobatic moves. The culture of Oymyakon is unique and fascinating, shaped by the harsh conditions of the Siberian Arctic. The people of Oymyakon are proud of their culture and are determined to preserve it for future generations.
Number 4.
The people of Oymyakon, Russia are some of the most resilient people on Earth. They live in the coldest inhabited place on the planet, with average winter temperatures of -50 degrees Celsius. The conditions are so harsh that it is difficult to imagine how anyone could survive, let alone thrive. But the people of Oymyakon have learned to adapt to their environment and have developed a unique culture that is both fascinating and inspiring. One of the things that makes the people of Oymyakon so resilient is their strong sense of community. They are all connected to each other by a common bond of survival, and they are always willing to help each other out. For example, in the winter, when the temperature can drop to -70 degrees Celsius, the people of Oymyakon share their food with each other and make sure that everyone has a warm place to sleep. They also work together to build and maintain their homes and infrastructure. Another thing that makes the people of Oymyakon so resilient is their deep knowledge of the Arctic environment. They have learned how to dress warmly, how to build snow shelters, and how to find food and water in the winter. They have also learned how to avoid the dangers of the Arctic, such as polar bears and wolves. The people of Oymyakon are also very resourceful. They make their own clothes, tools, and even furniture. They also have a unique cuisine that is based on the local plants and animals. For example, one of their favorite dishes is reindeer meat stroganoff. The resilience of the people of Oymyakon is an inspiration to us all. They have shown us that it is possible to survive and thrive in even the most challenging environments. They are a testament to the human spirit's strength and adaptability.
Number 5.
The future of Oymyakon is uncertain. The climate is changing, and it is getting warmer in Oymyakon. This is causing the permafrost to melt, which is damaging homes and infrastructure. Despite the challenges, the people of Oymyakon are determined to build a better future for their children. They are working to adapt to the changing climate by building new homes that are better insulated and that can withstand the melting permafrost. They are also working to improve the roads and communication infrastructure. The people of Oymyakon are also working to promote sustainable development. They are developing new ways to produce energy and to manage their resources. They are also working to preserve their traditional culture and way of life. The people of Oymyakon are facing many challenges, but they are determined to build a better future for themselves and for their children. They are an inspiration to us all. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I post new interesting videos every week. And remember, even though the people of Oymyakon live in the coldest inhabited place on Earth, their hearts are warm. Let's all follow their example and be kind and compassionate to each other. Thank you again for watching.